Welcome to the Science of Skin Health on Legends 100.3, brought to you by JoAnn Francis Medical Aesthetics Spa, helping you put your best face forward. Here's Mike McGann and clinical esthetician and licensed skincare specialist JoAnn Francis.
Good morning. Happy Sunday and welcome once again to the Science of Skin Health right here on Legends 100.3. And the Science of Skin Health is brought to you by JoAnn Francis Medical Aesthetics Spa. And joining me today, of course, is our host. That is JoAnn Francis herself, who's a clinical esthetician. Good morning, JoAnn.
Good morning, Mike and listeners.
Really glad to have you back. I had a great time with you last week. I love to learn, and I learned so much about skin health last week. Some of the things that we can do. We're going to get much more deeply into skin health, and I believe anti-aging this week is really going to be our focus. And I'm grateful for that. At age 45, it's something that I'm starting to look into myself. I'd like to give you some information first before we even get started. There's a phone number, and that number is 561-616-1001. 561-616-1001. You can call that number and learn more and also set up a free cosmetic consultation at JoAnn Francis Medical Aesthetics Spa. And the website is francismedaesthetics.com. Lots of great information there. That's Francis, Francis, Med Aesthetics, MEDESTHETICS.com. Lots of great information there. All right, so JoAnn Francis, last week we had a great conversation. Learned a lot, particularly about things that were interesting to me as a man. We'll get into that as well. And one of the real things I want to discuss, though, is we touched a bit last week on how you got into this and exactly who you are. And it's so fascinating because of your passion. So let's talk a bit about that. Who exactly is JoAnn Francis?
I'm glad you asked, Mike. First of all, I'm glad you like to learn because I love to teach.
Good.
You know, we all work hard for our money, and nobody likes to throw it away and waste it. So the knowledge that I give, especially on skin, when you see results, you know you're not throwing money away.
Yes.
Well, my passion to be an esthetician, it started when I got a gift for my first facial for my Sweet 16 from my sister.
Wow.
So I started by doing home parties for a makeup and skincare company. When high school graduation was approaching, I knew my calling, and I knew it wasn't any more academics. The advance in medical aesthetics has come a long way since then, and I'm glad. One, because I'm at the age that I need it.
Now, that's something, and this can get a little, okay, but I'm just going to do this here because, you know, you look so young and you sound so young. I know you're told never to ask this question, but I'm going to. JoAnn, how old are you?
I am 56 and a half.
See, okay, that's amazing to me because I would have put you at right around my age or younger. And I think part of that, we were chatting about this off the air because your skin has this kind of a glow that it's not the same. You can see somebody and see light shining off them. And I'm in the entertainment business, so I know about using makeup to keep stage lights off and everything.
Keep oil down.
Keep oil down. But that's not, it doesn't look like that. You have a glow that is different than anything like that. You do not look your age at all. Obviously, these things are effective. So that said, let's talk a bit about our age and maybe not having to look it if we don't want to.
Exactly. It's a youthful glow.
It really is. That's
it's
exactly
a youthful
what it is.
glow. The great thing is we do not have to look our age anymore. The word anti-aging has become so well known and so used.
Right.
But what does it mean? Well, the dictionary says anti-aging means of a product or technique to prevent or lessen the effects of aging.
Okay.
Now, at JoAnn Francis Medical Aesthetics, we specializing in reversing what time takes away. We believe in restoring a natural appearance that is age appropriate for both men and women.
Age appropriate. That is so important, and I know we're going to get back into that. But you know, there's aging gracefully, and there's also aging gracelessly, and you know we see a lot of examples of both. But when I look at you, I see that grace that really you look wonderful, but you look like you should. You know?
Thank you. You know, I look back at some of the greatest film star legends, such as Marilyn Monroe, Lauren Bacall.
Oh, yeah.
And men, Frank Sinatra, William Holden.
Yes.
It was a natural look. So our approach at JoAnn Francis Medical Aesthetics is the approach and philosophy is that we should look natural and age appropriate, but not different. And we go a step further by showing you how to maintain your investment and make it last longer.
I think that's, again, it's so important that you do look better but not different. You know, because it's easy to look at someone and say, oh, you've really had something done, and there are people whose faces don't move at all.
You know, that's not a compliment to you or me.
Right. You know, it's
when I'm doing the work for somebody, it's not a compliment. My name is on their face.
Yeah, exactly. So you need something that looks right, it looks appropriate, it looks natural, because that is really what you're doing. You know, there's nothing about this that is creating something fake. It's taking what is there, restoring it to that health and bringing up that glow that you have. And as you'd said, a way to maintain the investment, a way to make it last longer.
I love movie quotes.
Okay.
And like the old Rose in the movie Titanic.
Sure.
When she picks up that salvaged mirror that was from her cabin, she said, "This was mine, how extraordinary. And it looks the same as it did last time I saw it." But then, Mike, she turns the mirror over and she says, "The reflection has changed a bit." So how does the science of skin health help to reverse and lessen the effects of aging?
Sure, let's find that out.
Okay, well, first, which we will address in upcoming shows, is when you build a house, you first have to have a strong foundation. When talking about the foundation of our face as we age, we lose the support system. That's our volume, collagen, bone, fat. It's like taking a shirt off of a hanger, the hanger being the support system for the shirt. Our collagen is the support system of our skin. There are many tools, though, to help put that support or youth back in our foundation of our skin. And some of those tools we'll be talking about in some detail later, like injectables.
I'll tell you, that's such a wonderful image of taking the shirt off of the hanger. Without that support system,
gravity.
I mean, gravity, you know, you see a shirt puddled on the floor, and it could be any article of clothing.
And wrinkled.
And wrinkled, exactly, without that proper support system. Okay.
But then the science of skin health is like the tablecloth, the appearance of your skin that is reflected back in that mirror. So there's two factors in aging of the skin, biological and photoaged. Biological, which also means chronological.
Sure.
This can make the skin look lax, deepened expression lines, dry, and overall thinning.
Sure, and we see that in people all the time.
Yep.
You know, you see the laugh lines, you see the crow's feet, whatever else it may be, just a result of having been around for a while and aging. Just
exactly. But then you have the photoage, which is results of sun exposure, sunlight. And that can make your skin look leathery, also dry. Now we're talking about also discolored. The little blood vessels known as telangiectasia shows up, and then we start looking at deep wrinkles like that shirt on the floor.
Sure, and of course, none of that's a problem in South Florida, right? Where the Sunshine State. I think that photoaging is, again, something we see all the time.
It is, and you know something, but I'm realistic. I'm not going to tell people not to enjoy their lifestyle.
Sure.
But there are ways to protect from that too.
Good, and maintain that lifestyle, and that's really what it's all about. We want to be enjoying the life, but we want to look like we're enjoying that life too.
Exactly. Otherwise, I think a lot of us would be living in cold temperature in the winter and staying inside so we can look younger, but not realistic.
Yeah, that's not really how it works here.
So there's one really marked differences between men and women that you're talking about. You know, you notice your skin.
Sure.
That men have a thicker dermis.
Okay.
That's the layer below the epidermis, which is the outer layer of the skin that we see in that mirror.
Okay.
Now, another difference in the skin from men and women is how menopause does play a role in women's aging of the skin.
Really?
And I know that very well through personal experience.
Yes, I get that.
So the science of skin health focuses on the health of the skin and the function throughout life. Now, what is the definition of actually healthy skin? What do we want to get back?
Right.
It's the skin that is smooth, which is texture. Because you know, as we age, women also have a problem with their chin, mostly, and nose. Starts to look like the peel of an orange skin. But men don't have that because they shave. This is exfoliation.
Really? Now that's interesting. I'd heard that shaving is an effective exfoliant. I mean, I do it. I didn't do it this morning, but I do it. And but you know, I've noticed that sometimes in women. You get that the orange skin is a very apt description of that.
It
JoAnn.
is, and we see it a lot of times in the chin. So men's issues of aging would be more from the cheeks, the forehead, the nose, the eyes area, where women are lucky, we have it everywhere. So another definition of healthy skin would be even skin tone,
Right.
firm and tight, gravity takes effect.
It does.
Well hydrated and free of active disease such as acne, rosacea.
Sure.
At JoAnn Francis Medical Aesthetics, what I do when you come in is I first establish a comprehensive list of your issues and concerns. And then we create a treatment plan, which includes both in-office procedures and, very important, home care.
Yeah, I think we're going to talk about that too, because I'm going to be a guinea pig for a bit of this for me. I've got a couple of products that you've passed on to me, and I'm very excited to start using them, but you can get started with it too. I think this is really the time to do it, is to call JoAnn Francis Medical Aesthetics, schedule a free cosmetic consultation. The number is 561-616-1001, 561-616-1001, or check out the website, which is francismedaesthetics.com, francismed, M-E-D, aesthetics, ESTHETICS.com. We talked earlier about the foundation of our face. We need to have a foundation to build this plan on as well, and this consultation is the start of creating that foundation and building the skin that is going to reflect, well, it's going to be the reflection. It's going to be the reflection you see in the mirror and the one that is pleasing to you. That number again is 561-616-1001. The website is francismedaesthetics.com. If you're just tuning in, this is the Science of Skin Health here on Legends 100.3. I am Mike McGann, and I am with JoAnn Francis, a medical esthetician with JoAnn Francis Medical Aesthetics Spa. All right, let's keep it rolling.
So let's start at the beginning steps, and this is for everyone, and it's a treatment plan for your home care.
Okay.
So Zeo Skin Health, which is the Science of Skin Health that I base a lot of my learning on, starts with something called GSR. And that's called Getting Skin Ready.
Get skin ready.
It is essential first step to achieving a healthy skin. It is a simple system of cleanse, exfoliate, and tone that works synergistically to normalize skin functions and optimize the effectiveness of all programs or products that you want to use for anti-aging. So I'm going to dissect that a little bit for you. Getting skin ready, cleanse. The first step to good skin starts with clean skin. But Mike, do you know that just washing your face, are you actually cleaning it?
Well, I can tell you, and we were chatting about this for one on the air, I'm a guy, very often speed, convenience. I like my sleep. I'm going to get in and I'm going to take a shower, and sometimes it's just, I'm going to clean well, but it's the same soap. It's the same thing quickly. It's right there. It's all over. And sure, that may make it feel a little bit cleaner, but I doubt that I'm really getting to the root of some things.
And here's a little tidbit on that. Don't use body soap or shampoo on your face.
Shampoo?
And, yes, I'm glad you asked, because it's convenient.
Sure.
And I got to say, most of my men, pretty much more than women, go for convenience.
Yes, I get that.
Okay, so the pH of the skin refers to how the acidic or alkaline balance is, which is about a 5.5 on a scale from 1 to 14.
Okay.
So when you use soap, it's high in alkaline, like from a 9 to 10. The higher the alkaline, the skin will become dry and sensitive and inflamed and compromised. Skin that is compromised causes premature aging.
What's interesting to this as well, and we're going to get right back to the difference between washing and cleaning here, but it seems to me also that so much of this is about balance. The balance of the right products, the balance of keeping your natural oils, or the balance of...
Exactly.
I think, yeah.
Because if you have a natural lipid foundation in the skin, that's our natural hydration. So when we're washing the face, especially acne, if you're drying it up,
right,
hey, your sebaceous glands go, wait a minute, I got to overproduce to help protect the skin. So it's kind of like that Ferris wheel we were talking about last week.
Yes, that's right.
So the difference is, as we age, our cell turnover does slow down. Dead skin cells stick like glue and clog our pores. Dead skin makes our complexion look, like you were saying, very dull, very ruddy, very sallow. It's not that youthful glow. So getting skin ready means 3 steps: cleanse, exfoliate, tone, or oil control. So the first step in getting skin ready is cleaning. Washing with a professional type of skin cleanser that is appropriate for your specific skin type. We carry all of Zeo's professional skin cleansers. One is hydrating. That's for normal to dry skin. All of it's going to clean out the debris and minimize dryness. Exfoliating cleanser is more from normal to oily, which cleans away the debris but also excess oil. It helps to unclog the pores and helps to reduce inflammation. And there's a gentle cleanser, which I think you're going to find in your bag,
Yes.
for all skin types. Cleans away debris and oil, but it also replenishes hydration as a non-irritant.
Okay.
So you don't have to strip the skin in order to clean it.
It's another thing that I do as a man, and I think it's probably something that many men do, is it's kind of a more is better. If I push way harder on that washcloth, I'm sure I'm getting every bit of dirt away, but no, it sounds like I would be causing damage. I'd be stripping away probably plenty of good things at the same time, which is the opposite of, well, I see gentle cleanser there. And that's the furthest thing from gentle.
Yeah, you don't want to irritate the skin by cleaning it. It's not a destination, it's a journey.
Okay.
So we want to have a journey of keeping skin healthy, not necessarily, we didn't get all of our damage or aging overnight.
Okay, yeah, so we're basically not talking about a pressure clean.
No, exactly. And you know what's interesting? Yesterday I had a patient come to me, somebody new, that was going to another esthetician. Actually, she's not new. She's been coming to me, but she was out of town and going to another esthetician. And the esthetician said, no, you shouldn't scrub every day. Well, the second step, and that is also a little bit of a false knowledge.
Okay.
The second step in getting skin ready is exfoliators. With Skin Health professional products, there's two different exfoliators. There's an exfoliating polish, very gentle. It is for all skin types. It instantly smooths the skin, gently dissolving the oil and removing that dull, clogging skin cells. It helps to brighten the skin. It's like a home care gentle microdermabrasion. And I tell everybody, let the product do the work. Don't use it so roughly.
And if you're a man, I'm gonna throw a little analogy in here when it comes to letting the product do the work. It's like using a screwdriver or a screw gun. Okay, pull the trigger on the screw gun, and then let the motion drive the screw in. If you're pushing against that thing with all your might, it can pop right out of the tip. It can cause all kinds of problems trying to put that screw in. So that's so funny, because that's something that I learned when it came to building things, is let the product do the work, Mike. Do the same thing here.
Well, thank you for that knowledge, because if my husband ever can't do the work, now I know better. But the other exfoliator is called a dual action scrub. It's more for oily and acne-prone skin with a little bit of extra ingredients to help to control the oil in the skin. The third step in getting skin ready is tone or oil control, because everything comes to balance.
Right.
Like you were just saying, you have to balance the lipid barrier, balance the barrier function and the function of the skin, so nothing thinks that it has to do anything over time. The three choices of toning or oil control from Skin Health line are: 1, complexion renewal pads. Now that's for normal to oily skin. It prevents breakouts, but it minimizes surface oil, but it also replenishes hydration. This is medicine that stays on the skin. Then there's oil control pads for more oily and acne prone. That provides maximum strength. Now, these do get altered depending every time you come back to me. Once I can get an issue under control for you, we're going to change it up and then deal with the issue at the time that you come in. And then there's a nice calming toner. That's for dry, sensitive, mature skin. It balances the pH, restores the skin to health, hydrates, soothes, and calms the skin. Also for compromised skin.
Okay.
And these 3 steps will make a great start to a new healthy skin.
There's so much to that, because none of these things sound like they're particularly time consuming either. I mean, because again, I'm someone that, like, my morning routine is really, I wouldn't say regimented, but abbreviated.
I get it. I want more sleep too in the morning.
Right?
But when you start to see results,
Right.
then the effort is worth it.
And it's funny, you mentioned that, because again, we've been chatting about this before, but I lost a lot of weight several years ago. And I'm telling you, some of that was incredibly difficult. I mean, it was hard to go out with friends or have a birthday party for my son and have all of these foods there and everything else, that it was painful not to eat them or share in that. But then when I started seeing the difference in the mirror, said, wow, all of this is completely worth it. And those are way bigger sacrifices, is the way that I see it, versus a few more steps when it comes to cleansing your skin.
You know, and in the beginning, when you start the new steps, okay, it might take you 3 minutes longer.
Sure.
But I guarantee you, with makeup and doing my hair, from the alarm going off to getting ready, I'm out the door within 20, 25 minutes.
Wow.
And it is doing full anti-aging regimen, which we're going to get into later,
Right.
with more upcoming. But I like to dissect my knowledge for your listeners.
Sure.
Because it really does come down to, well, why would I use this? What makes this different?
Sure.
What will make me see a difference in my skin?
Right. I'm a scientifically minded guy. So I like to, and of course this got in the way sometimes, I like to understand the why of things. And that's what you're doing. You're explaining what works and why it works, and then putting together a plan that works individually. None of this is a cookie cutter thing. It's going to be customized because our skin is as different as we are.
Well, we don't stop aging
Ever.
either.
No, we don't.
So every time you look in the mirror, every decade is different, which we're going to get into. Little note there, baby, about next week's episode.
Gotcha.
But yeah, every year our skin ages, things change, but environment changes our skin, stress in life, things we eat, things definitely that we consume, because there's sometimes people do want to enjoy a libation on the weekend.
Certainly.
And it can take effects on a lot of different things in the body as well as our skin.
It's true. And again, I want to give the contact information again and also make another comment about skin. The phone number to call to set up your free cosmetic consultation with JoAnn Francis Medical Aesthetics is 561-616-1001. Such an easy number to remember, 561-616-1001. And the website, which is francismedaesthetics.com, francismedaesthetics.com. You think about the skin as an organ, the largest organ that we have, and we don't always think about the things that affect it, but we think about our organs, we eat, which, the first thought is, well, that's stomach, that's intestines, but we eat in heart-healthy manners. We think about how food affects our heart. We think about how food affects our liver. We think about how food and other things affect everything, but I think we often forget that the skin is an organ in the same way.
Yes, and like you said, it's the largest organ of the body. It protects everything on the inside.
That's right.
And aren't we becoming more health conscious lately? The media shows it. It reflects when you go grocery shopping, definitely for better health. But yeah, you want to protect the, we wax our cars because we want to protect our investment.
Right. It's and a nicely waxed car, you notice it when it goes by too, because it's looking the way it's supposed to. It's looking like it should. You can find out more about how you can achieve this skin health, work toward it, learn the strategies, find out what products and what plan are best for you with JoAnn Francis Medical Aesthetics Spa. The number is 561-616-1001. 561-616-1001. The website, francismedaesthetics.com. Learn more and set up that free cosmetic consultation with JoAnn Francis, who, of course, is here with me for the Science of Skin Health on Legends 100.3. Now, we've got a few minutes left, so I have one question, and that is, when someone was to set up this consultation with you, can you describe what that's like? What's the process of this consultation?
Oh,
and
my
what will
pleasure.
the person be?
When somebody comes in, the first thing I ask is, what are your issues and concerns, and what are your goals? What do you want to achieve?
Right.
And then I need to know, what are you willing to do? What is your commitment level?
Sure.
And then after I give you all the knowledge of what I recommend, then I need to know, what is your budget?
Sure.
So that I can make a treatment plan and a game plan. It's not all or nothing. I want to be able to work to help you the best I can with everything we have to work with.
And that's so powerful, again, because I was in a completely different business before I got into radio. I was a financial advisor in a different life. And that was one of the interesting things about it, was if I was working with someone on, say, retirement, it was a matter of, what do you want to achieve? What do you see your retirement looking like? How can you visualize that? And what resources do you have? And then how can we make all of these things work together to have that be the picture? And I think we're talking about the exact same thing when it comes to skin health here.
It is. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter of the age. You can start at any age.
Sure.
So it's not just for the young. It's not just for the people with acne. But when you look in the mirror, whatever bothers you, come in. Let me show you, age appropriately, what I can do to help you.
Age appropriately, so important. That number is 561-616-1001. 561-616-1001, and the website, francismedaesthetics.com. Now, you gave a great tidbit earlier, and that was about not using body soap on the face. Very interesting. Anything else before we go? I love these tidbits.
Thank you. Well, getting skin ready, and going back to that client that came in, when you exfoliate the skin, there is such thing as over-exfoliation, but not with the proper protocols set forth in the ZO Skin Health program.
Okay.
You do only exfoliate once a day or 2 to 3 times a week if necessary, but you definitely have to wash twice a day.
So wash twice, scrub or polish once.
Yes.
It's like measure twice, cut once. There are so many analogies that we
love
can
it.
run across with this. But I think that the lesson in it really is that healthy skin is for everyone. This kind of skincare is for everyone. Whatever you're trying to achieve with it, whatever age you are, whatever your budget might be, JoAnn Francis can help to put together a plan to have you looking your best and looking at that mirror and not thinking, wow, the reflection's changed a lot, but thinking, I'm pretty happy with that reflection.
And there's no pressure or obligation when you come in to see me.
No, nothing at
I'm
all.
here for you. You hire me to help. That's what I'm here for.
Well, JoAnn's very accessible. I can tell you just from working with her. JoAnn's a great lady, and I think you'll enjoy meeting her too.
Thank you.
Her personality and everything else, it's more than skin deep. But her skin is absolutely gorgeous, and it has an amazing glow. So you can learn a lot more. And yeah, we're pretty much out of time, which amazes me. It just flies by
When you're having fun
on the show. But we always do. So thank you so much for this, JoAnn. Thank you for all the knowledge. This is the Science of Skin Health on Legends 100.3, brought to you by JoAnn Francis Medical Aesthetics Spa. JoAnn Francis, who is here with us every Sunday morning on the Science of Skin Health. That number, 561-616-1001, 561-616-1001. And the website is francismedesthetics.com. And you can send questions because we'd love to have them and address them right here on the Science of Skin Health. Send your questions to JoAnn, that's JoAnn, at francismedesthetics.com, and let us know what you'd like JoAnn to talk about on upcoming editions of this show. And I look forward to them too, JoAnn, because I learned so much from you. Thank you.
Thank you.
This has been the Science of Skin Health. Stick around. Lots more great stuff on the way here on Legends.
Thanks for listening to the Science of Skin Health on Legends 100.3. To learn more about how JoAnn Francis Medical Aesthetics Spa can help you put your best face forward, set up your free consultation today. Call 561-616-1001 or visit francismedesthetics.com. See the difference JoAnn Francis can make. Tune in next Sunday at 7 for another edition of the Science of Skin Health right here on Legends 100.3.